What is up, fight fans? It's Waylon Thacker coming at you again, and it's a pleasure to be back with y'all. I pretty much took a hiatus. To be honest with you, I've just been busy. I know I say a lot in my videos, but I'm a working man. You know what I'm saying? So I stay busy, but I still catch up on my MMA. Point is, I haven't made a video in months. I want to catch up on real quick on the Holm versus Ronda Rousey fight. If you look at my last video, I pretty much predicted everything that would happen in that fight. Holm had pinpoint accuracy against Ronda Rousey. I remember everybody saying Ronda was going to destroy her and all this stuff. They didn't say it on my page, but I was reading around on like Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff, and everybody's like, Ronda's just going to destroy her. Her boxing, she's a Mike Tyson of boxing. No, she's not, and I knew that coming in because I know how Holm is as a striker. And I knew that, Greg Jackson was going to have a killer game plan coming in that fight, and John Jones as well, working on her takedown defense, and that showed in the fight. Ronda even went for the takedown, and she did get rocked, but she still went for the takedown and still couldn't get it. And she got head kicked, and she got knocked out and ground pounded, and she was knocked out. Well, Conor McGregor, now I'm going to Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo. I think that Conor McGregor got into Jose Aldo's head so bad that Jose Aldo just reacted on straight up emotion. I mean, they hit each other at the exact same time, but if you saw the fight, it's only 13 seconds. I mean, it don't take no time out of the day to watch it. Conor McGregor landed, I think it was a straight cross, and it knocked Jose unconscious, clean. You didn't see no head movement coming from Jose or nothing like that. You just seen him come in and he just got cracked, and do I think that he deserves an immediate rematch? Yeah. Why? You're going to give Ronda Rousey an immediate rematch, or somebody like, let me see, Frank Yeager had an immediate rematch with Gray Maynard, even though it was a draw, and also with Bendo. Let me think. Anderson Silva with not Chael Sonnen, but Anderson Silva with Chris Weidman, and I can keep going on and on. Why not give Jose Aldo the rematch? But in my opinion, I think it's a good idea that he does not get the immediate rematch, because I think he needs to take time off. Conor McGregor got in his head big time, okay, and he got knocked out. Whenever you get knocked out, you should take time off, fight somebody that's a top 5, get your confidence back, and then do whatever you got to do. But for Conor McGregor to go up to like 155 and immediately get a title shot at 155 is ridiculous. Anderson Silva didn't even have that privilege, okay? And he was the greatest fighter of all time. He didn't ask for title fights. He probably could have got him, but, Dana White was like, yeah, if, Conor McGregor wins, he's automatically going up to 155, and he will get an immediate title shot. And if he gets that title shot against RDA, Rafael dos Anjos, God bless him. That's all I'm going to say, because, Rafael dos Anjos is a beast, and that's where I'm going to go right now. That fight card was awesome. Nate Diaz saved the card. Nate Diaz pretty much saved everything, told everything how it should be. He said, motherfucker, you're taking my shit. You want a real fight? This is the real fight, motherfucker. You're punking out people that you already know that you can beat. This is the real money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Nate Diaz will win that fight. I am a Nate Diaz fan. I think Nate Diaz has a durable chin. He can push. Definitely has great ground. His ground game is phenomenal, and he can push the pace, and he can also take punches. Can he take a Conor McGregor punch? Don't know. Conor McGregor has some of the best precision in MMA that I've ever seen in striking, period. The guy is just a master at distance. I mean, Mighty Mouse said it perfectly. But yeah, I would love to see Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. I think that is fair, because why give him an immediate title shot? That's not fair for all the other fighters as champions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fair. So I think you should give him Nate Diaz, see how he does against Nate Diaz. You know what I'm saying? And I love how Nate Diaz performed in that fight against Michael Johnson. He lost the first round, in my opinion, but barely. But in the second and third, he was destroying him with boxing. And the taunt was awesome. And I don't know what happened to JDS and Overeem. JDS, in my opinion, should either take time off or join a different camp, because his boxing was not the same boxing that we seen from JDS. Overeem knocked him out. Earlier, I would have been, like 3 years ago, I'd have been like, JDS would have destroyed him. But it seemed like Overeem proved me wrong, and, you know, I don't know why JDS was so tentative. And he smiled after the combination, like, oh, I finally landed something on you, and then he gets knocked out with the left hook. It's like, JDS, come on, you're a better fighter than that. Going on to the title fight against Rafael dos Anjos versus Cowboy Cerrone 2. That was straight up murder. Okay, if you want to talk about swarming somebody, that's how you beat somebody that's a slow starter. Whenever somebody's a slow starter and you don't finish them right off the bat, and you rock them or whatever, and they look wobbled or whatever, Cowboy is the best at regaining his shit and like either high kicking you or hand, just throwing a straight punch and knocking you out. He's very good at catching a second wind, so to speak. Rafael did not even let that even come close to happening. As soon as he even heard him, he jumped on him like a fucking like a swarm, like a beehive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you fuck with the hornet's nest, they're going to come swarm at you, and that's exactly what Rafael did. And there's a bunch of people wanting to fight Conor McGregor, which I don't blame. It's a bunch of money. In my opinion, I think RDA will beat him. I think he would destroy Conor McGregor. In my opinion, Conor McGregor should be fighting Frankie Edgar. And I'll be talking about that in my next video. But again, also, if he does move with the lightweight, fight Nate Diaz. That's a fight that everybody would want to see. A bunch of trash talking. And you know how Nate Diaz is. He's a real dude, you know what I'm saying? And he's not gonna fold under pressure when it comes to stuff like that. He's all like, oh yeah, you wanna talk shit? I can't wait to smack you whenever we get up in there. And not with aggression either, with, like, he taunts people, you know what I mean? Like, he's a bad motherfucker, Nate Diaz is. But point is, the Fox card was great. Conor McGregor knocking out Jose Aldo, wow, I did not expect that. And Chris Weidman, forgot to talk about that, got beat the fuck out of by Luke Rockhold, new champion. The only champion we have that's still the same champion that's in this year, I know RDA beat Anthony Pettis, but he's defended his title this year. But other than that, the same champion has been the same champion a year ago, and the year before that has been Mighty Mouse. What a badass. Mighty Mouse needs more credit than what he deserves. And on that note, I've been rambling like crazy. It's been my first video since 2 months, and thank you to everybody that's been subscribing to me and watching my videos. It means a lot. You have no clue how much this means to me. Shout out to MMA Madhouse, MMA Asylum. Check out MMA Asylum. That's all you need to do. Check it out on YouTube, and you'll get all your updates on local fighters. And you know what I'm saying? Always support your local MMA. Is the future of MMA, is your local fighters. Conor McGregor used to be a local fighter. Now look at him, he's a superstar. So imagine helping somebody like that out. Alright, I'm Waylon Thacker, and peace out, fight fans.